Get off of Instagram and Snap and get off all these blogs and get into something that can really, really move your life forward. It's really not important what the majority of people that are blogging are saying. As a matter of fact, bloggers are not relevant people, they're not shakers and movers, and they're not decision makers, and they're not power brokers. So when you spend so much time in the blog world, the Instagram world, the chat world, all of this, you're wasting valuable time. If I was young and I had what you have, and you're the brightest group of young people that have come along in a long time, man. Millennials are absolutely brilliant because you all have technology. I had no technology growing up, nothing. You couldn't download a book. You had to go to the library, go to the card catalog, pull it open, find the book, find the number, go get on the elevator, go to the row, find the number book, get the book, and hope somebody ain't towed a page out that you want to read. That's what it used to be. When my mom and them finally got the money together to help us educate ourselves, they bought an encyclopedia set, Britannica, Funkin' Wagner. And everything you wanted to know was in that encyclopedia. And that's all you could know. If you want to look up something about elephant, and they had 2 pages on elephants, that was what your knew about an elephant. Y'all got Google. You can Google anything. You all have stuff at your fingertips that can make you great. But if you could combine your technology with your parents and your grandparents' work ethic, your could be rich. You could be rich, man. But you cannot erase the work ethic part. There is no getting around. Ain't no elevator to the top. You got to take the stairs. The elevator don't go to the top, man. Not in the world of success. You got to take the stairs. Y'all got to start getting gritty, man. I hate it when I see young people wasting their time, wasting all this technology got, just bull. Just sitting around in this world that's been created for you, that everything is instant. I was arguing with my son the other day. We're having a debate. I thought, man, I'm finally sitting with one of my sons having a healthy debate. I told him that from Cleveland to Nashville was about 540 miles, something like that. He Googles it while we're talking. He said, no, Dad, you're wrong. It's 526 miles. I said 540. It's amazing, man, how you rely on technology and it's a help to you. But young people, you got to get gritty, man. You got to develop some dog in you. You got to understand that success, you can't Google success. Go Google it. You can't Google it, man. I got something else for you. Because I've lived so long and I've been exposed to so many things. I've seen stuff hopefully you'll never see. And I've seen some things I hope one day you do see. But go Google exposure. It ain't gonna take you nowhere. I've been around the world, man, because I've traveled it. But I traveled it because I've made myself uncomfortable. I have a life of convenience now. But in order to get the life of convenience, you gotta have a very uncomfortable life. You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Stop trying to do everything the short way. Stop trying to figure out the easy way, because the ain't gonna happen. I got news for you, man. It's not happening, young people. You got to get messed up sometime. You got to get dirty. You got to get your feelings hurt. You got to get disappointed. You got to get told no. You're going to ask somebody for some money. He going to tell you no. But at least then, when I see somebody trying and I tell them no, I try to at least give them something else. See, I'm not going to hand you a fish sandwich. I'll teach you how to fish. But I'm not giving you a fish sandwich. You can forget that. See, if you wake up every day and you say you're not a morning person, you're doing a serious disservice to yourself, because your attitude determines your altitude. A lot of your mornings start off bad because you've taken claim that you're not a morning person. Why would you not be a morning person when the whole goal is to wake up every morning? That's your goal, is to wake up every morning. You got to be a morning person. Here's what happened. I was selling Amway. I got into Amway. Amway taught me a lot about positive attitudes. First self-help books I read. And this guy was a sponsor of mine. He lived in Rochester, New York. His name was John Walker. And I was laid off, man. Got laid off from Ford Motor Company. I'm 22 years old. And I'm sleeping. And he would call every morning. And I'd pick up the phone. Hello? Steve, how you doing? John Walker, man. How's you doing? Having a great day today, man. Great to be alive. What are you doing? I said, man, I'm asleep. He just hang up. Next morning, hello, 5:30, 6 o'clock. Hello, Steve, John Walker, man. How you doing? Hope you have a great day, man. Love talking to you. You okay? Yeah, John. Click, he hang up. Next morning, 6 o'clock. Hello, Steve, John Walker, man. I said, what the f is wrong with this dude? I said, man, what the f? Just calling on you, man, making sure you have a great day, man. I love you, man. Click, he hung up. Every day for 3 weeks in a row, he did the same thing. You know how I answered the phone? Every day, the same day, I answered the phone the exact same way. Hello? Finally, after about 3 weeks, the phone rang. I said, hello? He said, Steve, why do you answer your phone like that? I said, what, man? I'm asleep. He said, no, man. You got to be in the life-changing business. People have got to look at you like a light. Something should be in you that shows other people that there's hope. He said, you don't know this about yourself, but you're going to be that person one day. And you got to start preparing for what you want to be. I said, man, I'm not a morning person. He said, yes, you are. He said, because you're going to wake up every day for a long time. He said, man, don't ever do that, man. At least let God know you're glad you're alive if you don't let nobody else. And he hung the phone up. Man, do you know I couldn't even go back to sleep. So the next morning, about 4:30, I done got up. I'm sitting on the edge of my bed. You better not call this phone right here. Hello? Steve, hey John, this is Steve Harvey, man. I'm up, I'm having a great day, man. He said, that's what I'm talking about, hung up. The next morning, he called right back, 5 o'clock. Hello, is this John Walker? It sure is. This is Steve Harvey, man. Boom. And I've been that way ever since.